Hello, it's Saturday, October 21st, on another solo trip for the weekend. Had my plans change a couple of times, but I finally figured it out, and I ended up going to a Crownland spot. I was going to go to the Halliburton Water Trail, but I was talking to the guy there, and he wasn't sure that the road was open because they were working on the culverts, switching out like 12 or 13 of them or something. So anyway, then I was going to go to another little Crownland island, but changed my mind and decided to come here. This is a spot that I used to come to in the spring. We used to do our opening bass trips here, but you can see it's a beautiful spot. This is kind of like an island. I think it actually is connected at the back, but it's like swamp. So I don't know if you could walk on it or not. But anyway, it's a great spot. Like you got a jumping rock for swimming. Won't be happening this weekend, but lovely level ground up there. There's quite a few options for tents, and nice fireplace. And it's beautiful out. It's like 20 degrees right now. There's a little bit of a wind. There was no wind when I came in, and so it was a good paddle. I wasn't planning on paddling that far, but what the hey, eh? The fall trips are starting to get limited, so you know, you got to take what you can get. I just did a little quick scout around for firewood, and there doesn't appear to be anything right close by to camp, because these sites are actually quite popular in the summer. If you want to come here on a weekend, you gotta basically get here on a Thursday, because by Friday they're already gone. But anyway, I'm actually kind of shocked that there isn't anybody camping this weekend, because you know, this weekend is supposed to be like low 20s all weekend and sunny. Monday looks like could be rain, but like for the people that are camping, this is what you want. There's going to be no bugs, a little bit of a breeze. Lows, I think they're saying the lows are supposed to be about 8. So perfect. The only downfall to this lake is it does have specks in it. I can't remember when the last time was that they stocked it, and we have caught a speck in here, but I don't know. It's a big lake, and I don't know. But anyways, I brought all my fishing gear. I do have a couple of bass lures if I do decide to give that a try. There is good bass in here, but whether or not they're still biting this time of the year, we'll find out. But anyway, you can see over there it's all hardwood bush. Beautiful. Right down there, it goes down into a creek, and then it opens up into another bit of a lake. Same lake. And over in that direction is where I came from. And this lake is kind of like two sections. There's a narrows that runs through there, and then it opens up into the bigger part of the lake. And then that's where the access point is. So yeah, there's a few cans around here that I'll have to be picking up, but this is going to be a good trip. Looking forward to it. My last trip, I kind of I kind of went home early because I started feeling sick. Oop. And it was a good thing I did, because I really got sick that night. So hoping this time is not the case. Got 2 days. Maybe I'll just try to tough it out. But anyway, I guess I better start getting some stuff set up. I think the first thing I'll set up is my chair and have a beer. Hello. It's 5:45. I just got back from a paddle. The lake is nice and calm now. There's the sun setting. When I took off, I went out that way, and it was a headwind all the way. I paddled back out to the access point because I forgot my phone cord. But anyway, on the way back, the wind died right down. It's beautiful and calm right now. I guess I gotta cook some supper and then hang out by the fire. That'll be the end of my evening. But oh man, what a beautiful weekend. I'm loving it. It looked like a fish just jumped out there, kind of like right below right in the sun there. There's a big circle out there, but I trolled out to the road and back, changing lures. Never got a single hit, but I'll keep an eye. I can see some small fish surfacing. I don't know if that's the fall fish or what that is. We have caught bunches of them here before, but I don't know. I'll keep an eye out, and if I see anything surfacing close to the site, maybe I'll just cast from shore here. But anyway, guess I better get rolling. I cheated and bought firewood, so I didn't have to go rummaging tonight. And it's a good thing, because there is nothing around this site. I'd have to have to do some beach combing, I guess. But lots of time tomorrow. If I use up all the wood tonight, then give me something to do tomorrow. Morning. It's about 9 o'clock. Beautiful morning. Nice and calm out. Had a good sleep. I still got this bit of a dizzy thing going on, but it's not as bad. And it seems to come and go. But anyway, I slept good. My sleeping bag was warm. No problems. I slept in a little bit late too. But I think it was because at first light this morning, all you could hear was shotguns going off. So and it was pretty steady, so it must be good goose hunting around here, or duck hunting. But anyway, got the kettle on. Gonna get some coffee rolling and see what we're doing today. Probably some fishing. I'll do some more canoeing. If it stays nice and calm, it'll be great for paddling and doing some fishing. Cheers. Nothing to see, nothing to see. Well, it's just after 1. I went for a walk in back behind. I've never been there, and I always wondered if this was actually a true island or just a point. But it is. It's an island. I meant to take the camera with me, but just before I left, I got squirrel brain and left it at the camp. But it was beautiful back there. There was a bunch of ducks sitting in the water, about 30 of them. And I took a couple pictures just with my iPhone. But yeah, it's beautiful. This whole hill is once you get in past the evergreens here. Well, it's a mixed forest, but back further it's all hardwood, and it opens up real nice. And the whole island here is basically just a big hill, and then it goes down to the water on the other side again. A moose could walk around back there, I guess, but I don't know, you'd have a hard time getting a boat through it. But anyway, I just finished lunch. I just ate some pepperoni and a couple of cheese sticks, a couple of sticks of old cheddar, and now I'm just having a brew and soaking up some of this sun. The wind is still up, but if I get bored, I might go for a bit of a paddle, which I probably will. I'd like to go over that way, and in behind it opens up into another bay back in there, and I'll take the fishing rod with me and give it a go. But I haven't had any luck fishing. Just been doing a little trolling though, but yeah, we'll see. Not really here for the fishing, although I would like to have a fish dinner tonight. But yeah, so that's where we're at. Well, it's getting time for supper, so I better hydrate my food and let it sit for 20 or 30 minutes. Tonight's supper is it's a macaroni and tomato and hamburger casserole, I guess you want to call it. I've done it before, but this time I added a can of cheddar cheese soup to it, and it turned out really good. It was awesome tasting, and so now we'll see how it tastes when it's dehydrated. So best rule of thumb for this is to fill it up just to the top of your food, and then you should end up with about the right consistency. These bags that I have here are called Ziploc sous vide bags. They're actually meant for cooking, and you could use these two different ways. You can do it like this: pour hot water right into the bag, or you can put your food in there, not dehydrated of course, but just like a regular food in there, and then submerge the whole thing into boiling hot water and cook that way. They work really good. They're a little heavier gauge than like what you would find for like a Ziploc freezer bag, and they are meant for boiling water, so they don't fall apart. Anyway, here we go. Alright, that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to seal it up. Usually I put my, I have a little foil pouch that I did for dropping this into, and it works great because then the food stays hot. A lot of people when they dehydrate, you don't necessarily need to use boiling water to rehydrate your food, but I find that the process just kind of works a little bit better if you do. So I guess what I'll do is I'll stick it in this pot, put this lid over top, and we'll see you in 20 minutes, half an hour. Alright, now let's see how this has turned out. Alright, so it's dehydrated, but it looks like I added just a tad too much water. So I'll put it in the pot and heat it up and burn up a bit of the water, I guess. garbage. Alright. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. Alright, let's see if I'm a little more successful tonight at it. Do this. I really need to invest in a longer ferro rod. I did a little bit of beach combing. Got some nice driftwood there. So I'll use that to get it going. It's a little bit earlier tonight for a fire, but there's a little bit of coolness in the air. And I got more wood tonight to burn, so might as well use it up. So there you go. Fire's ready to go. Let's give this stuff a try. I don't know if you can see it there. Looks good. Got rid of all of the excess water. Yeah, it's good. Just tastes like I remembered it did. Alright. Good morning. It's 8 o'clock. I'm real shy on batteries now. So I'm gonna have to make this my last post, I guess. Had a good sleep. On my way to making breakfast right now, and I got the coffee in here. So it's just gonna be eat the breakfast, start packing up, and get out of here. So it's been a good trip. The weather was awesome again. Loving this fall weather. This thing works really good for coffee. It's got the what's it called? Java something. Anyway, it's just a screen thing that fits inside of your coffee, your canteen, and works really good. Filters out all the grit. Then you got the Baileys. So yeah, that's it. We'll see you on the trails again. Like, share, subscribe. That's good.